What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to NerdsBLike Toy Review, where I, Monkey D. Bishop, review different toys that I pick up from Marvel Legends to McFarlane DC comic figures. I keep messing up on that part. McFarlane DC comic figures. Messed up again. See? I'm just... My intro might be too long. I don't know. I'll work on it. Y'all let me know. But anyway, welcome to NerdsBLike. Toy review. Today we're going to be looking at a Marvel Legend from the Armadillo wave and the Spider-Man Legend series. I think this one is from the Far From Home series. Excuse me, perhaps. But anyway, we have a Spider-Man villain whose name is Shriek. And they made sure to put Marvel's Shriek because DC already has a Shriek. So they can't just say, oh, this is our villain Shriek. But anyway, yep, we got another Spider-Man character that we get to add to our ranks. And yeah, I'm excited to open up this figure and to see what we got going on. I got it for $10 from Wally World, just as the same as I got Moreland from the same place. And I was just like, hey, let's do it. 2 for the price of 1. Hey. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. We have Shriek. What you can see over here is that we're given a lot of different hands. I don't know why. It doesn't look like she has any weapons, so I don't know why she has hands for her to hold things. But we have 3 pairs of hands, the ones that she's wearing, and fists and hands to hold things. And then we have Armadillo's body, his torso. Let's read this. This says Francis Luis Barrison, aka Shriek, escapes from captivity and forms a twisted family with like-minded villains to terrorize Spider-Man. Alright, so we got a Spider-Man villain leader. Not just a villain, but a villain of villains. So let's open up the box and see what we got inside. Alright, so here we have her. We have Shriek. Alright, so I don't know if this lighter part of her body is like her skin color. Like, I don't know. But it kind of looks like, you know, kind of like just a design that's over her suit. Because then her hands are like the same color, so yeah. As far as her design, I love her design. I like the light grayish tone that, you know, adds the design to, you know, what am I saying? I like her design. I like the light grayish tone that they add to her all black suit. I like that. This seems to be the same body as, you know, most female comic figures. Like, not the ones that are the MCU. Those are made a little bit different, a lot differently than the straight out of the comic characters. So she's a straight out of the comic character. So I believe that this is the same female body that they use for those. Like, I'm pretty sure we've seen a few of them. I'll have to go back and look. But, yep, this seems to be like the same one. So that's just as far as her design. Her hair, though, just from looking in the box or through the clear plastic, I could already see, like, the hair design is a little weird to me. Like, they didn't really, you know, really want to focus on that. I'm like, they could have made her bald and it would look cool, but, you know, to each their own. But then, you know how I am when it comes down to not being able to move the head. It's like they give her a good neck and, you know, mobility and everything, but because her hair basically takes over her shoulders, you can't really move any. You can't really move a lot. So I guess it would be best to, like, kind of cut into the hair so that it's more movement, you know. But then, you know, as far as going back to design, you see that you're given this, like, little belt. She has, like, some bracelets on, or just on this hand. She has a bracelet on this hand. This hand's all white. This hand has a little black on it. Okay. Looking at her face, this eye is lighter than the other, or it's all white in the eye, and then it's like, you know, a little design on it. That's pretty cool. And then you have a regular eye. I like her design. And then I noticed that she had, like, these earrings that kind of match her belt here. So the overall design looks cool. It's just the hair that kind of throws me off. And then you have your regular female hands. One is open, the other one is like this, you know, like she's using some power. And then, as I stated before, we're given 2 sets of extra hands, ones that are just fists and ones that hold things, okay? And then, as far as, you know, Armadillo is concerned, we're given his upper, or his torso, not just upper or lower, it's the whole torso. They didn't split it up, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, I might definitely look into buying Armadillo. Put that here. And I think I can, oh wait, as far as mobility, now I'm having a hard time bending her legs, probably because it's fresh. So I like that. I like when it's kind of difficult, but I don't want it to be too difficult because then I could accidentally break them. So that's pretty nice. We have no pins, no double pins, but there are double joints. They are double jointed. She's double jointed in her elbows and her knees. So that means that that we're given some good, that we can put in some good poses, you know. Her feet move good. Her thighs, her forearms, her back arms, like everything is just good. Everything's on point. I like this figure. And as a Spider-Man villain, is pretty nice. It would be good to be able to put together a random, you know, villain team and have her leading it, now that we know that she's not just any villain, but she's a leader villain. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool to me. Yeah, it's just her hair. Her hair design is trash. I feel like they could have done better. On the box, it looks like she has shorter hair, almost as short as Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow in the Avengers movie. So I don't know why they decided to give her this like weird hair design when the art that they decide to go to doesn't match it. So that's the only thing that throws me off. But overall, cool figure. Good to have a. I like to keep my my shelf even with, you know, male and female characters. You know, not having too much of either. But though it's probably easier to get a lot of male characters because you find that more in the comics. But that's why I like to keep my shelf as far as, you know, prices. But I like to keep my shelf kind of even. So I might look at, you know, see who I have, male, female, see who I have more than. I probably have more male characters because there's more male characters in the comics. But anyway, good to have her. Let me know what you think about Shriek as a figure, as a comic book character. Any thoughts at all, go ahead and drop them in the comments. And as far as everything else, make sure to do all the great things that YouTubers do. I have nothing else to say. I think it's a decent figure. I just wish the head was different, and that, you know, if she does have any like powers or anything, like whatever her power is, instead of having, you know, 3 sets of hands, it would have been nice to have something that shows us what her power is, you know, some kind of action, you know. But anyway, like I said, make sure to do all those great things that YouTubers say to do. Deuces.